Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am so excited because I'm going to be sharing with you guys my August favorites. If you've been watching my channel for quite some time, you guys know I do monthly favorite videos, so I'm really excited to dive into this. It is going to be September by the time this video does launch on YouTube, but that's okay. It did take me a little bit of time to actually go over my favorite product just because I've been testing out so many new things that it was so hard for me to decide what I was like really gravitating to. So this is just the things that I've been gravitating to most when doing my makeup, things that I've been really loving. They may not be like the newest products in the makeup world, but they're stuff that I have really been enjoying and really find that they are just good quality products. That being said, like their formulas are really good, the actual texture is good, the smoothness, basically everything that I really do love when picking out my makeup. So if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can see my videos every single week, and make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you guys could see when I do upload new videos, which is usually once a week. So without further ado, let's get started on my August favorites. So we have a bunch of different products here, some being from the drugstore, some being more on the high-end side. Nothing that I have here is that expensive. I don't think anything in this pile is over like $25. So let's get started. So the first thing that I've been really loving for my complexion is this Hailey's Beauty Kabuki brush. I mean, this is just so fabulous. The actual bristles on here are just great to really blend in your foundation. Or you could actually use this for bronzer, I read, but I use this for foundation. I think this is just so great. I love how smooth it is. The actual brush is just so smoothing on my face. It doesn't feel very rough, and it really does a great job blending in any foundation formula. I find that I am reaching for this over a sponge. Of course, I do still use my sponge when I need to make sure everything is blended in so that I do not have any lines on my face. And my sponge is honestly my best friend. But this is what I've been gravitating towards so much lately when doing my foundation. I find that it's just such a great brush. I usually never use a brush when doing foundation, but ever since I bought this, I really have not been putting it down. I really find that my foundation has been looking 10 times better. Plus, I find that a brush does give you fuller coverage than a beauty sponge. So something else that I use for the face is this e.l.f. sponge. This is so good, especially when I am doing my concealer or my under eye powder. This just gets in the spots that you just can't get yourself with your fingers, or sometimes even like a brush can't even do it. This is just so great. It really blends out the concealer and melts the powder into your skin so beautifully. It does give you like a natural, flawless look. I don't know why I didn't have this sponge for so long, but this has just been so good. And I'm really enjoying using it. Again, you can get this at any drugstore because e.l.f. again is pretty much sold at any drugstore you go to. But I'm really enjoying this specific one. I have not been putting it down. These two brushes and sponges, I guess, have been my go-to like for a month now. I have not been putting them down at all. I also just want to clarify, I do have a henna on my hand because I just did go to a henna party. So if you were wondering when I was just like picking up products, that is what it is. It is a henna. I had my best friend's wedding on Thursday. The next thing is actually a powder. And this has been talked about on my channel a number of times. So this will probably be no surprise to you that the Hailey's Retouch Setting Powder is an August favorite. This is just so good. It's so smoothing. It really just locks in your makeup, especially any cream products. It is just that good. I wouldn't say it's like a brightening powder. It doesn't brighten my under eyes or like parts where I want to be brightened, but it does smooth out texture and it does smooth out fine lines, which is what I do have problems with. I have a lot of fine lines on my under eyes, and I do have a lot of issues with my crow's feet area with my lines. So this really helps the makeup not move around, not slip or anything. This is just such a good powder. I think this is only really sold on their website. It's not at Sephora and Ulta, so you do have to get both the Hailey's brush and the powder and all their products on their website. I have not been putting this down. This is like the only powder that I've been using. This and the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless powder, just because that's really nice and smoothing to my like T-zone area. But this is just so good. It lasts so long. I've worn this for like 8 hours without touching it up, and it just was that good. All right, moving on. So the next thing I did show on my channel maybe like once or twice, but I have been playing around with it off camera, and I really have been enjoying the actual experience of it. So this is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Galotian. I am in the shade, I'm just trying to see, Light Glow 902, I guess. So this is what it looks like. Again, this is pretty pricey for what it is. I wanted to find a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Filter, and I think this is honestly a good comparison. I know people have been saying, I think the Maybelline, is it? Yeah, the Maybelline one is also a really pretty one. I really haven't been able to get my hands on it, but this is a pretty close match. I'll show you the actual consistency. So this is what it looks like on my hand, and then when I rub it in, it does give you that really nice, pretty glow. I sometimes even wear this on its own without any foundation, nothing, and it really does leave a very nice, shiny, luminous glow to your skin. Kind of like your skin, but better. I sometimes even wear this as a primer because it does usually give me that very shiny glow from within on top of my foundation. If I'm going in with a matte foundation, I'll usually put this underneath it to give me that glowy look before the matte foundation, if that makes sense. So this is just really pretty. I'm really loving this. Again, this is pretty expensive for what it is for L'Oreal. I mean, I think I paid like 17, 18 bucks for this, which is honestly a lot for drugstore, but I really do enjoy the experience. It does hold a lot of product, and it's pretty big. So I would say this is probably pretty close to the Charlotte Tilbury False Filter. Obviously it's not, I wouldn't say it's not as good, but it's pretty close to it. So yeah, if you really don't want to spend, I think, the $44 of the Charlotte Tilbury, definitely get your hands on this. I think you could get this pretty much at any drugstore too, because it is L'Oreal, but I really do enjoy this. The next product I think is just so funny, because at first when I tried it like 3 times, and I really didn't like this product. But then I tried it for a 4th time, because I'm like, everyone talks about it, everyone says that it is so fantastic and so beautiful that I had to try it again. And I actually love it. I do not stop using it. I wear it for weddings and parties, anything. So this is the CATRICE True Skin Hydrating Foundation. I'm in the shade Neutral Hazel. This is beautiful, guys. Like, I at first did not like this because it left my skin like muddy. I don't know if I was using the wrong primer or anything of that sort. So I definitely tested out a few different primers, and I finally found a couple actually that worked really well sitting underneath this. First of all, let's talk about the packaging. It is a glass bottle. I think this is like $11, and it is just so beautiful, and it feels luxurious. I mean, don't mind the actual dirtiness. I should have probably cleaned my bottle prior to making this video, but oh well. I kind of like when your products are dirty because it shows that you love them and that you're using them a lot, right? I love how it's a pump because it makes it really easy. I just usually go like this to my face, and then I blend it in with either a sponge or a brush, and this is just such a beautiful finish. It doesn't really match my skin 100%. It's a little too, I wouldn't say orange, but it's a little too dark for me, so it doesn't really match my neck, but I really have to blend it down with my neck, and then once I do that, it is actually stunning. I absolutely love this one. It is so good. Everyone's raving about it. You can definitely get this at Ulta, and I mean, to me, I have learned to love this, and I have learned to just never put it down again, because I just want to apologize to this product, to this brand, because it took me a while to fall in love with it, and now it is just like, oh, chef's kiss. I will probably repurchase this over and over again. All right, another product that is no surprise if you've been watching my channel for quite some time. This is a concealer that I find to be probably the best concealer I've ever tried in my entire life. And this is the Halley's Rewind Blurring Full Coverage Concealer. I mean, come on, this is just amazing. I'm in the shade Light Neutral. And first of all, I love the cooling actual part of this because it's really nice and like smoothing to your skin. It feels nice, you feel relaxed, it's very hydrating, and the actual formula is so creamy. And I mean, I feel like I'm already running out of it because I use this probably every time I wear makeup. It is just that good. With the Halley's foundation, so beautiful together. Even with the CATRICE one, this looks so good. But to be honest here, this looks good with any foundation, but specifically I realized like the two of these together is just a 10 out of 10. I love this. Halley's Beauty is cruelty-free and vegan, which I really do love and appreciate. But yeah, I mean, it says here that it is long-lasting, it is fragrance-free, it is a matte finish, which I really do love. I like a matte finish for my under eyes because, again, I do have fine lines and I want to make sure that I am all covered up. And to me, a matte finish is just prettier on my skin when it comes to concealer. But yeah, I love this product. I mean, you guys will love it too. Hailey's Beauty is just a phenomenal brand. I love their foundations, obviously their powder, and of course their concealer and all their brushes. I mean, everything is just 10 out of 10. I love Hailey's Beauty. So yeah, definitely get your hands on this if you're looking for a new concealer. All right, so now we have two blushes that I really have been loving so much. They're just so beautiful. So this is the JUVIA'S Place Blush Rouge Volume 2. This is just amazing. I love this so much. Okay, first of all, it comes with two different shades right here. This is the more warm tone. This is the more cool tone. So on days where I really don't want to wear so much makeup, but I want a little bit of color to my face, I'll usually dip into this one because it does leave my skin more like a baby doll pink. When this one, if I'm going for a more glam, it's more of a punchy type of blush, which I do also really like. Sometimes I even mix the two if I want, but usually I stay away from mixing because the coloring on my skin with the blush isn't like my favorite, but when I do them individually, it's great. But I know a lot of people who do mix the two, so definitely do that if you want to try it. But I'm just going to show you guys on my hand what they both look like. Okay, so these are the two shades. Obviously, this is the more cool tone and this is the more warm tone. I love both of them. I think they're absolutely stunning. They're super smooth. They're super creamy. There's no kickback in the pan, which is actually insane. I could rub my brush into this several times and no powder, nothing will come out. Like, it is just that good. They're pigmented. They're beautiful. They sit really great on your skin. They don't lift. But JUVIA'S Place is actually really good. I've been really enjoying it and just keep going back to using this blush. So for the next blush product, I have not spoken about this on my channel. But guys, like, when I tell you, I dream about putting this on because it is just so beautiful, all the blushes in here. This is the Jaclyn Cosmetics Rouge Romance palette. I mean, first of all, this packaging is amazing. This is just a matte blush palette and it has beautiful tones in here. So they're all like pink tones right here. It does come with a mirror, but as you can see, they are just so beautiful on the skin. I'm gonna try and swatch them for you and hopefully the swatches come out, but let me tell you, this is just beautiful. So I just swatched it on my hand. I just wanna give like a disclaimer. I don't find that swatches do a product's justice, if we're being honest. So this is just a beautiful formula. I really do love it, but these are the swatches on my hand with all the blushes. These are just beautiful. I'm just trying to get the best picture of it. But these are just gorgeous tones. I love a pink baby doll blush. And all these tones you could really have fun with, especially this magenta looking one. That is the shade Forever. But I mean, guys, like, have you seen a more beautiful palette? First of all, I love the actual packaging. It is just so beautiful. I love the blue flowers. It's so cheeky. But this is just really beautiful tones. And again, this is what the swatches look like on my hands. I love this. I know you guys will too. Just such a beautiful palette, and you could just have so much fun with all these colors, whether you're doing a very simple look or you're going all out and doing a super glam look. This is just so much fun, and I honestly wake up and I say, can I please put on makeup just so I could put on this palette? It is just so beautiful. All right, moving on. So back to the eyes. I'm going to tell you guys that this mascara is so good. You guys know that my lashes are very baby-like. They don't really flare up. They don't volumize. They don't curl. They do nothing. Hence the fake lashes. This mascara is the JOAH Lash Up Rising, Volumizing, and Lengthening Mascara. I love this. I've been showing it to you guys on the past couple of videos because it is that good. Honestly, I think this is like $10 or something at CVS at least. The actual brush is so nice and big, and it really just helps volumize your lashes. For someone like me who always wears fake lashes, I even use this sometimes on days where I'm not putting on fake lashes, on like just casual days where I'm just like going out, not doing much. This is the one that I reach for, as well as my Essence one, but you guys already know that. This is just so good. I really like the actual consistency of this formula. I think it was really black, which I really do like with a mascara. I find that my lashes do separate and lengthen and volumize when using this mascara. It may not work for everyone because I do have very odd eyelashes, but for me, it really has been working beautifully, and I've really been enjoying the experience of how it looks even with false lashes on. And it does coat my bottom lashes beautifully after finishing up the look. So yeah, I give this a 10 out of 10. I really like it, and I love the pink packaging because I just love pink. All right, so for highlight for this month, I've been really loving the CATRICE SUNGASM. SUNGASM Face and Body Highlighter. First of all, let's talk about how big this packaging is. Am I right? I will never ever hit pan on this because it is just massive. Let's open it up. Like seriously, this is huge. And the highlighted here, come on, let's put it on my hand so you could see. I'm just like rubbing it in so you could get the full effect. Do you guys see that highlight? I mean, that is intense. I like an intense highlight. I know a lot of people really don't love an intense highlight anymore. I find that this is kind of in between, actually. Let me go back. This is definitely an in-between highlight. You could definitely build it up to make it very intense and very wow in your face, or you could make it very subtle and just do one swipe and be done, because it does give you that highlighted, very beautiful effect. I also do put this on my collarbones if I'm going out with some chest showing, because it really does give your body a very beautiful highlight as well, and it does make a great emphasis on like your bone structure. And this, just in general, is such a great highlight. I did actually get this on Amazon because I don't think they sell it at Ulta anymore. And I think on the CATRICE website, it was actually sold out. But this is just great. I've really been enjoying this. I wear this probably all the time when I wear highlight now, because it really does leave my skin looking really beautiful, and it doesn't make my pores emphasize or anything. It kind of just like a smooth formula, and I mean, I really like the consistency of it. I'm just feeling it now again, like just very smooth and very nice. This highlight is just great, and I love how big it is, and I love how affordable it is, because it is CATRICE. It is an affordable brand, and I just love everything about this highlight. All right, so the last two products are lip products. So let's start with what I'm wearing right now. I am wearing the Bare Minerals Mineralist Lip Gloss Balm in the shade Ingenuity. I've talked about this on my channel before when I did my Ulta and Sephora haul, I think. This is just gorgeous. I'll put it on again. First of all, I'm wearing my favorite lip combo right now, and I was feeling like a fall lip. So this is just beautiful. And I already I don't want to say I'm almost done, but I've been wearing it a lot. This is just a beautiful lip gloss. It's more of a balm. It does leave my lips very smooth and hydrating. It doesn't emphasize any of my lip lines, but this is just so great on top of like a red or a mauve pink lipstick. Or you could wear it on your own, whatever you prefer. This is just beautiful. I really do love the formula of this. It leaves my, like I said, it's very hydrating. It's very fresh wearing, and it does last a long time. I love my lips, what I'm wearing. I'm actually wearing a Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Hot Gossip. Then I'm wearing Bare Minerals in the shade, I want to say Grace, with this on top. It is just a great combo. I love this, and I know you will too. All right, so the next lip product I have is the NYX This Is Milky Gloss in the shade Milk and Honey. This is just a beautiful nude lip gloss. I wear this probably all the time. Like, I wear this even when I'm working at home, just because I feel like having a little bit of a gloss on my lip, and this is the one, and this is the one that I've been reaching for. It is so nice. It is so beautiful. It really, again, is a hydrating lip gloss. It doesn't feel sticky, and it doesn't like stick to the end of your lips. You know what I mean? When some lipsticks are just like very like chunky on the end and it just grows. This doesn't do that. I love this, and I also love the shade Moody Peach, I think it's called. The actual doe fit is so easy to work with because it is like super thin, but it does have more of like a lean, so it's very easy to apply to the lips. I really love this, and I just love NYX as a brand that you guys know, so really, really good product. All right, so the last two are something that I just adore. And these two I just probably wear the most out of all those lip glosses because they're just so amazing. Let's start with the Jaclyn Cosmetics one. This is in the shade Ruby Drip. This is more of a lip oil. See, you could already see that like I'm literally halfway through. I wear this all the freaking time. This is what the doe fit looks like. I mean, it is like a fat one, but it works because it's thin and it's just so nice on the lips, guys. Like, if you want DSL, honey, like, pick this up. It is so good. I love the way my lips feel with it. They look so juicy and plump. It does have no plumping formulas in it. Like, it is not like that at all. It is just a lip oil. So it is very hydrating. It is smooth and makes your lips feel like the best they've ever felt, ever. I love it so much. I love walking around in it in my house or just out to do errands, even though I am wearing a mask, so I don't really wear it to do errands anymore, but I wear it around my house because it just feels so good on my lips. I really do love it so much. She did a great job coming up with this, and I've been really trying to get my hands on the other lip oil colors, but they've been sold out, so I do have to keep checking consistently to see if I can get my hands on it. But this color is actually beautiful. It does have a little bit of a tint to it, but not much. It's mainly like a clear gloss, but I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like on my hand. So this is what it looks like. I mean, it does have a little bit of a tint, but nothing like so crazy, which I really do like with the lip oil because it's not really supposed to have a color, just like a little bit of a tint. I love it, and it is just so good. I have not been putting it down. So the last product I have here has actually been going viral. Like every single YouTuber, every single person on social media who knows makeup has been talking about this, but I've been wearing this for so long. This is the Essence Shine 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 Wet Look Lip Gloss. I mentioned this on my channel a few times, and I usually wear it like every day along with the lip oil. I usually rotate these every day. Like, I can't ever decide between the two, but I usually go back and forth with these two. But this is just such a beautiful gloss. I really do love it. It is just a clear gloss. And I think everyone in their makeup collection just needs a clear gloss because I think it just can make or break a look. Especially if you're like not really sure what color lipstick goes with a certain look you're doing and you're just not feeling any color. Just go for a clear gloss, girl. Like, this is just so good. It is so beautiful. Again, it is hydrating. It is smooth. It is everything that you want within a lip gloss, but it is clear. There is no color at all, as you can tell. I really try not to like mix and match it with dark lipsticks because I don't want it to get like cross-contaminate with colors. I usually would put this on top, but I'm not because this is like a really dark lip, so I don't want it to go back in the bottle and change the actual color of it. But this is just so beautiful. It does have a little bit of a fragrance, but nothing like too strong or like too overwhelming. But this is just such a good lip gloss. I wear this probably every other day, like I said, along with the Jaclyn Cosmetics one, but it is just so good. I think this is my second bottle actually because I just ran through the first one. But definitely, again, a 10 out of 10 product. I love it. I think everyone should go out and get it. It is like $3 or $4 maybe. I did get it at Ulta, but I think they do sell it at certain drugstores. But yeah, I mean, I love it so much. All right, you guys, so that is it for my August favorites. I hope you enjoyed all the products I went over in this video. Most of them, again, are like probably $25 or less. I could be off a few numbers, but I'm just putting it out there. I love all of these so much. These are the ones that I just keep reaching for and reaching for. But as you guys know, I do have a big collection of makeup. So I do go through my favorites, and then I want to test out new makeup and try it again. So this is why I do them monthly and not every few weeks. So it's just a monthly type of video that I like to do because I like to share with you guys what my favorites have been for the month of, this month is August, and then next month September, and so on and so forth. But I just love these videos. I love watching other YouTubers make these videos because it gives me inspiration on maybe things that I should try and share with you guys. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can see my videos every single week. And I will see you guys here next time.